All hell's been breaking loose in the rap world these days since the latest accusations in the Tupac murder case. Tupac's murderer has finally been caught, and rappers have been pointing fingers at each other ever since. 50 Cent recently pointed some fingers of his own. And trust me, when I tell you, your mind will be blown when you hear what he aired out. Keep watching till the end of this video to see 50 Cent suggest Diddy was involved in Tupac's death. Trust me, you don't want to miss this.
Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to the #1 celebrity jeweler, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a special deal for the next 24 hours on diamond watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram now.
50 Cent says Diddy killed Tupac. 50 Cent has a history of dragging Diddy's name through the mud, but his latest attack is perhaps his most explosive yet, and he has accused the bad boy boss of orchestrating Tupac's murder. In an Instagram post on Monday, October 9, 50 Cent claimed that the late rap legend's killing was ordered by Diddy, whom he advised to lawyer up. Damn, so Pac got lined by Brother Love, he wrote, referencing Diddy's R&B moniker. LOL, time to lawyer up, shit might get sticky. 50's post included a photo of Tupac and Suge Knight sitting in the black BMW sedan the night of the deadly drive-by shooting on September 7, 1996. Tupac was shot multiple times and died from his injuries less than a week later, while Suge Knight was non-fatally wounded in the head. It's unclear what prompted 50 Cent's post, but speculation has long circulated that Diddy was somehow involved in Tupac's murder. He has never been arrested or charged in connection with the crime, though, and has vehemently denied the allegations. The rumors largely rest on comments made during a 2008 police confession by Keith D, who was charged with Tupac's long unsolved murder last month. The 60-year-old former Southside Compton Crip told detectives that he and Puff had discussed a $1 million deal to kill both Tupac and Suge Knight, who were feuding with Diddy's Bad Boys Records at the time. Keith D claimed that the Harlem-bred mogul told him during a meeting at Greenblatt's Deli in Los Angeles that he wanted to get rid of them. After Tupac's death, however, Keith D said that the Southside Compton Crips never received the alleged $500,000 payment from the record executive. 50 Cent's post came shortly after former Bad Boy artist Mace alluded to Diddy's rumored involvement in Tupac's murder on his sports talk show, It Is What It Is. While discussing Keith D's arrest with his co-host Cameron and special guest comedian Bubba Dub, the Harlem World rapper played dumb while sarcastically asking, "Wait, where do I know that name from? The name sounds familiar." He later changed his tone and said, "I pray Tupac gets justice, whoever is involved. I don't even mean that in no joking way," further hinting to the elephant in the room. Greg Katting, a retired LAPD detective with intimate knowledge of the Tupac murder case, also recently addressed the speculation, saying he believes that Diddy isn't a killer and that the chances of him being charged over Tupac's death are slim. "They're going to need very credible substantiating witnesses," he said. "They would have to say I was there when I heard him make the solicitation, or I was there when the money got paid." He further explained that it might be almost impossible to tag Diddy as a killer, as he is not someone who works or thinks like that. He made reference to Suge Knight, comparing both Diddy and Suge Knight and saying that Knight has a more violent lifestyle when compared to Diddy, and if anyone should be called a criminal, it should be Suge Knight. Diddy and 50 Cent's public controversies. 50 Cent and Diddy have had a love-hate relationship over the course of several decades. On some days, they seem like brothers to each other, and on other days, all they want to do is rip each other's throats out. Diddy refuses to sign 50 Cent. Diddy once had the opportunity to sign 50 Cent to Bad Boy Records, but decided not to, according to Tony Yayo. During a recent interview with Vlad TV, the former G-Unit rapper recalled him and 50 taking a meeting with Diddy about a potential deal and the reasoning why he didn't want to sign him. Tony Yayo believes it was one of the biggest mistakes the label ever made. "A lot of people know this story," he began. 50 went to Diddy for Bad Boy. "A lot of people don't know that. We had the meeting and it was so crazy that Diddy didn't sign him. I know that was one of the biggest mistakes of Bad Boy." He then went on to explain how Diddy wasn't feeling 50 Cent and wasn't going to sign him. He said, "I remember Diddy said this. He don't even remember. The 3 things people hate about rappers." He was like, "Yeah, we can't sign you, Playboy. It's too much drama with the Biggie stuff and all that." The meeting apparently took place sometime after 50 Cent released his debut 1999 single, How to Rob, on which he rapped about extorting Diddy among other threats against prominent rappers and being shot 9 times in May 2000. He placed emphasis on the fact that 50 Cent used to write some songs for Diddy back in the day and wasn't getting anything for it. He also said that Diddy believed that 50 Cent would be the end of his empire, as he didn't have so much money or cars at the time. And later on, I had what he said. I had bank accounts and Bentleys, and that makes you a target. I've been shot at numerous times, but I say those prayers before I leave the house, Tony Yayo said as the interview came to an end. 50 Cent and Diddy feud over vodka. For 2 rappers trying to promote vodka brands, 50 Cent and Diddy sure like to talk a lot about beef. 50 Cent is a master when it comes to throwing shade in the pursuit of sales, and in this case of promoting his new Spirit line, he comes up with one of the most formidable and hilarious opponents yet. Diddy and the bottles in the club behemoth that is Ciroc. Diddy has been involved with Ciroc since 2007 with a deal that gives him 50% of the vodka brand's profits. Since he jumped on board, Ciroc has become a staple of hip-hop, gaining shout-outs on songs from Kanye West, Rick Rock, Kendrick Lamar, and countless others. In late 2014, 50 signed a deal with Effin' Vodka for an undisclosed amount. When 50 signed with Effin', he had just one goal in mind, and that was to knock Diddy off his throne. In an Instagram video that 50 later deleted, he sits at his desk talking on the phone to an imaginary person. "Yeah man, I heard Puffy went Ciroc Coco on the coach with a kettlebell," followed by a shot of him counting hundreds and claiming it as Diddy's bail money. Of course, Diddy wasn't going to just sit back and let 50 Cent mock him all over social media. Diddy fired back at 50 with his own Instagram shots, posting a photo of the rap moguls sitting together and wishing 50 a happy birthday, in the caption which read, "His present, a lifetime supply of Ciroc, the superior ultra-premium vodka." As you would expect, the beef wasn't just going to end there. In August of 2016, Diddy made an appearance on The Breakfast Club at New York's Power 105.1. The host Angela Yee and Charlemagne the God pulled out a case of Effin' Vodka with a note attached, "Let's be friends, Curtis Jackson." Diddy fired back once again. When you're first starting out in these little companies, they don't really have a lot of supply, so that's with Homeboy's Vodka. Sometimes you can only send a case. The two eventually stopped dragging each other through the mud and continued to promote their vodka brands in their own respective ways. 50 Cent, however, took a jab at Rick Ross the following year when he launched his own alcohol brand. He posted a photo of Luc Belaire Champagne, the brand promoted by Rick Ross, and captioned it, "First alcohol endorsed by law enforcement," a direct shot at Rick Ross's past life as a correctional officer. Do you think Diddy was really involved in Tupac's death? Do you think 50 Cent is just taking a jab at Diddy? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments section below. That's the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more content.